Hey contractors, are you planning to start or expand your contracting business in North Carolina? If so, understanding the state's contracting licensing requirements is crucial to ensuring your business operates legally and successfully. In this video, I'll break down everything you need to know about getting a contractor license in North Carolina, including who needs a license, the different classifications, the application process, and some pro tips to help you navigate the process. So let's get started. North Carolina offers several types of general contractor licenses based on the scope of work you plan to perform. You've got the building contractor license, which covers commercial, industrial, and some residential structures. You have the residential contractor license for single family, multifamily, and townhomes up to 3 stories. You've got the highway contractor license, which covers roads, bridges, and other infrastructure projects. You've got the public utilities contractor license, which includes water and sewer projects, electrical transmission lines, and more, and specialty contractor licenses for specialized trades such as roofing, swimming pools, and interior alterations. Each license type has a different classification and limitations, so make sure you apply for the correct one based on the work you plan to perform. License classifications. So once you've determined the type of contractor license you need, you must also choose a classification based on the financial size of projects you want to handle. So, limited license allows contractors to work on projects up to $750,000 per contract. You have the intermediate license allows contractors to take on projects up to $1.5 million per contract. And then you have the unlimited license, which is no dollar limit on project size. So, to qualify for intermediate or unlimited license, you must provide financial statements that demonstrate a higher level of working capital. So, if you're planning to scale your business, you'll want to prepare for those financial requirements in advance. Now let's go over the steps to apply for a contractor license in North Carolina. Number one, determine the license type and classification. Decide which license type and classification best fits your business needs. Number two, meet the experience and financial requirements. You must show proof of relevant experience and meet the financial stability requirements. Number three, pass the required exam. Most general contractor applicants must take a state administered exam covering business law and project management. Number four, submit an application. Complete your application through the North Carolina Licensing Board for General Contractors website. Number five, provide proof of insurance. General liability insurance is required, and if you have employees, you must also carry workers' compensation insurance. And number six, pay the application fees. Fees range depending on license type and classification, so check with the board for its current rates. Once your application is approved and you pass the exam, you'll receive your contractor license, allowing you to legally bid on projects in North Carolina. So, guidelines for licensing application qualification: you're going to actually submit that application or exam request form to the North Carolina Licensing Board for General Contractors at 5400 Creedmoor Road, Raleigh, North Carolina 27612. Upon approval from the board, you will be sent an examination eligibility letter along with instructions for registering and scheduling the exam. Included with your letter will be an identification number assigned by the state to you for this testing program. You must use this identification number when scheduling for your exam. The eligibility letter is valid for 120 days from the date of the letter and allows the candidate to take one examination within that time frame. If you are absent for the exam, it will count as an attempt and you will need to contact the board for instructions. So here are some key tips to make your licensing process easier. Prepare early. The application and approval process can take weeks, so don't wait until the last minute. Study for the exam. If you're required to take the test, invest in test prep materials or courses to improve your chances of passing. Check local requirements. Some cities and counties may have additional licensing rules beyond the state requirements. Maintain your insurance. Have valid insurance is essential for keeping your license in good standing and renew on time. Licenses must be renewed annually, so keep track of renewal deadlines to avoid penalties. Now, in North Carolina, you have the North Carolina Business Exam, and the business exam is 40 questions. It is an hour and a half, and you need to score 70%. It is an open book exam, and it's going to cover topics such as erosion and sedimentation, licensing, subcontractor pay, liens and bonds, and one call. So you're going to have a couple of reference books that are allowed in the exam. You have the NASCLA Contractor's Guide to Business Law and Project Management, North Carolina, 10th edition. You have the North Carolina 811 Excavation Guide, Excavation Safety Guidelines. You have the North Carolina Administrative Code, Title 15A, Chapter 4, and the North Carolina General Statutes, Chapter 113A, Article 4. Now, if you were to sign up for one of our one exam prep programs, you would be given access to multiple testing options that would simulate the exam day. And if you want to take a quick test for yourself, pause the screen and you can test yourself before I give you the answers. But the answers are 1C, 2D, 3A, 4A, 5D. And how to pass. We have a lot of different options at One Exam Prep. We can provide the books. We can highlight and tab the books for you, provide application assistance, of course, have online courses as well. So many options for you to make sure you pass the North Carolina contractor exam. So there you have it, a brief breakdown of North Carolina contractor license requirements. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit for that notification bell so you never miss out on valuable tips for growing your contractor business. And if you need help with licensing, bookkeeping, or back office solutions, check out the links in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.